Imagine you are out enjoying a nice fishing trip with your buddies, and all of a sudden, you hear the news that flounder season in North Carolina has just been canceled. You may be very sad, and you may be very impacted in a negative way if you're maybe a commercial fisherman, and you may be getting a lot of money from catching these flounder and selling them to fish markets and restaurants. And you may be thinking, well, I didn't cause this to happen, but who did? And the main answer to that is mainly us humans. The picture I'm getting ready to show you is a man that has just been arrested in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina for illegally fishing out of season and posing with it on social media. Now, two fish may not seem like a lot, but in reality, it's just the start of what people are starting to do in their overfishing, and polluting our waters, which is affecting our fishing seasons and how long we're able to fish and fish's habitats and their lifespan. The purpose of this TED Talk is to convey to the public and to my audience how important it is that we protect our coasts from the negative impacts left behind by humans due to overfishing, environmental disasters, and pollution. By the end of my talk, I hope you, as my audience, will understand that overfishing and pollution can reduce stocks and can cause species of fish to go extinct. And I want you all to take away and learn that the harm that can be caused to our marine ecosystem when people do not abide by the state laws and regulations due to overfishing. It is important for my audience to hear this talk so that they are aware of the human impacts on fishing. And I want my audience to know the negative impacts overfishing and pollution have on our marine life as well as our economy. I am passionate about this topic because I love to fish and I have the utmost respect for the sea and its inhabitants. I also want everyone in our upcoming generations to be able to enjoy fishing and the fun it brings, and they can base their career around it. In just a second, I'm going to present to you a graph of southeastern flounder population over the past few decades. In this graph, it will contain and show you that the population since about 2006 has been going down dramatically, and this is probably why the flounder season has been canceled this year, and last year it got shortened to just 2 weeks long. As you can see in that graph, the populations of these fish were dropping dramatically over the past whole decade. The causes of this is because of us humans and how we impact their habitats and how we are overfishing them and we're trying to kill them too much and getting too much money from them. North Carolina Marine Fisheries has shown us that after being caught, the flounder have a 100% mortality rate, which means that they died 100% of the time after being caught by fishermen. The average weight of these fish were only 2.3 pounds. This means they had at least 10 more years of growth when they could have been saved and caught later. I know that I'm no expert with this topic, but through lots of research and lots of experience, I want you to know that we are all making an impact on these fish, but there is a lot we can do to stop that. One of these things is recycling. I know that you might think it takes a lot of time out of your day, but all you gotta do is just put it in a separate trash can, and that'll help keep trash out of the oceans and bodies of water and help keep the fish more safe and keep their population growing. Another way you can help out, which is probably the most obvious way, is abiding by the state laws and regulations. This will make sure that no fish are being killed or targeted out of season, because the North Carolina Marine Fisheries does research to make sure when it's safe to target these fish, and they know when to keep regulations and laws against catching these fish so they don't go extinct or population gets too low. In conclusion, I feel like fishermen and everyone else should be able to enjoy fishing without having to lose money in their career or just not be able to have fun with their fishing seasons, like catching flounder. But I feel like we all need to, follow the rules and regulations and try everything we can do to make an impact on keeping these fish safe. And rules are set in place for a reason, and that is to protect many different species of marine life. Before I leave today, I want you to know that every move you take can have dire effects on not only the oceans, but the habitats of these fish, and they can also affect our economy as people use fishing as their livelihoods. And I want you to know that you can make an impact on all these things and try and do everything you can to keep this stuff safe. Thank you.